couldn't release a podcast this week, but we didn't want to leave you lot without nothing. So, 3 of us, me, Khan, and BA, we're doing score predictions for this week. Loser has to do a shot of hot sauce. The first game I'm going to be starting off with, Friday night, Luton versus West Ham. Luton at home. West Ham on good form, unbeaten so far. Yeah, I can't see anything other than a West Ham win. I'm going to go for... Do I see Luton scoring? They're just not a threat. They got Barkley. I think Ross Barkley's a decent player, but then... Yeah, I don't see them as much of a threat, to be honest with you. I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go 3-0 West Ham, man. 3-0. Kind of easy. West Ham on good form. New signings. Kudus could play today. Good player as well, Mohamed Kudus. 3-0 I'm going. Next.
Easy. 2-0 West Ham. Jared Bowen's getting a goal. And Mikel Antonio's getting a goal. He's been on fire recently. He's done Chelsea in. Sad to say. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. We could just get on with it.
Score predictions. I'm hearing there's mad forfeits. I'm not catching no forfeit. Ball knowledge crazy. First game is at West Ham versus Luton. You already know. I said Luton ain't getting no points this season. So I don't feel they ain't got no chance this game. West Ham on fire right now. What's my name? Let Pukel. Elite players on fire. Antonio scoring goals. West Ham, I think it's going to be 3-0. Thinking 4-3 though. Because Luton ain't scoring. They might not score more than 10 goals this season. So, 3-0. 3-0 West Ham.
Next game, 12:30 kickoff, Sheffield United beat Everton. I couldn't think of a worse midday kickoff, man. I'm going to... Everton. I think Everton win that one. I don't know, Sheffield United, I just don't see them winning the game all season, man. I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. I think Danjuma's potentially... I watched him midweek against Doncaster. He had spells where he looked good. Scored a nice goal at the end. I think he could start coming into form. They got a new striker, Beto, as well. He just looks like an old school striker, and I like that. Strong, fast, tall, wins headers. 2-1 Everton. Do I even? Yeah, 2-1 Everton. Last minute winner as well, but that's not part of the predictions.
Sheffield United, Everton. Ooh, 12:30 kickoff. Sheffield United might just take the cake on this one, I'll be honest. It could be... Actually, I'm going to say 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. Don't ask me for the goal scorers, because players in my head right now, I'll start saying Leighton Baines is still playing for them and that. So don't ask me them questions.
Next game we got Sheffield United versus Everton. It's a stinky game. To be honest, I don't really care about that game. That's like... Everton are shocking. Like, I thought Everton were going to do better than they were last season. But first 3 games, no points. And Sheffield United, newly promoted. I don't know. I feel like... I want to say Everton... I'm going to go... Everton 2-1. I feel like Sheffield United will score against them. But I'm going to go Everton 2-1.
Cool, we got Brentford, Bournemouth now. I know a lot of people thought Brentford were going to fall off when Tony got the ban. Just a well-run club, man. Great manager in Thomas Frank. Bueno, Wissa. Just got a good side, man. I'm going to go beat Bournemouth. 2-0 Brentford. Nice, easy win. Not much to it, really. I think Bournemouth could go down a little bit wide for them. Nottingham Forest made some good signings. I believe those two were the ones challenging for it. Next,
Brentford, Bournemouth. Ivan Toney, he's scoring. Don't know how he's scoring, but he's scoring. He's not there. He's scoring. But I'm going to say this looks like a draw written all over it, if I'm not mistaken. 1-1. 1-1.
Then after that, we've got Brentford versus Bournemouth. See, Brentford, don't play with them, you know. Brentford, this is their season this season. They might push for Europa. really do like Brentford this season. So Bournemouth, they always got a little go in them. They got a little shocker. Like they always shock someone, but shocking. It's not happening. I reckon 2-1, 2-1 as well. 2-1 Brentford. I reckon Solanke will score though. But 2-1 Brentford.
Game Burnley Spurs. See, Burnley impressed everyone with how they played against City, even though they lost 3-0. I'm gonna go. And Tottenham, I like their manager, even though I don't know too much about him. He's got them kicking football. But I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I think Burnley can nick something from that game, man. Yeah, 1-1. Let's go.
Burnley, Tottenham now. Oh, Scarswell. Who is it? I'm doing something in a minute.
Do you want your hat washed still? Because I've got a wash that I can put it into now.
What, right now?
Well, I can wait a minute.
Yeah, give me like 5 minutes and I'll bring it down. Yeah. Spurs are looking healthy. Burnley are not living up to their expectations. So I'm going to have to say again, Tottenham are going to win 2-1. Richarlison scores. James Maddison scores. Burnley goal scorer. Vincent Kompany. Normal. Normal.
Burnley versus Tottenham. Should be a cruise for Tottenham. They started off the season alright. Knocked out in the EFL Cup, which is poor for them. That is shocking. Spurs are just shit. I've had enough of Spurs. They're just I've never liked Spurs. But yeah, it should be an easy ride. I reckon should be a 3-0 Tottenham. Burnley, I actually thought Burnley were going to do good this season, but I don't know what happened. They come out stinky. They come out with no fight. Like there's no like, you know, when them newly promoted teams come out smoky. Like Brentford done it when they come smoky. But I ain't seen that from Burnley, so I don't see Burnley picking up any points against Tottenham. So yeah.
Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. Ooh. That's a tough one. Nottingham Forest ain't bad. They're not good, but they always seem to get something off Chelsea as well, man. I think their striker and something, I can't pronounce his name. I think he's a good player. Again, one of those old school strikers, tall, strong, fast, knows where the net is as well, puts himself about. But I'm gonna go 3-1 Chelsea. Because I do see Forest scoring. But nah, 3-1 should be fine. Chilwell, I think Chilwell will score this game as well, man. Big fan of Ben Chilwell myself, but all those injuries don't help him. But nah, 3-1 Chelsea. Who we got next?
Chelsea Forest. Don't ask me who wins this, but you already know who wins. Say 4-0. 4-0. I don't need to say who won, you should know who's won. 4-0. Jackson, hat-trick. Sterling's getting one as well. Actually, not Sterling. Still not Sterling. Little Enzo. Enzo is coming back. Come back for a little redemption thing.
Chelsea, Nottingham Forest should be. I say it should be a walk in the park for Chelsea. That's not what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game, but I don't think we should lose. I don't see us losing. I don't. Seriously, if we lose, I'll do the forfeit. Even if I finish first, I'll do the forfeit if Chelsea loses to Nottingham Forest. But you don't see it happening. I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea. Yeah, 2-0 Chelsea. Nah, I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. I know that Nottingham Forest like to do that little dumb thing to us. Yeah, 3-1 Chelsea.
City Fulham. Ooh. We saw at the end of last season, Man City scraped by them, but I think it's a different ball game now, man. I think City might just whoosh them out of the pot. At the Etihad as well. Haaland hat-trick, probably. You know that. Fulham are a bit bad. I'm not a big fan of Fulham this season, I must admit. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 5-0 City, man. I think City absolutely batter them. I'm not trying to do this hot sauce either, so Haaland can't play with my emotions. Don't even like hot sauce.
City Fulham now. Sorry. Fulham don't stand a flipping chance. No chance at all. Haaland. He's getting a hat-trick. Normal little hat-trick for Haaland. And a little, what's his name, Phil Foden. Yeah, 4-0. 4-0 team.
Fulham City, easy game for City. Not to worry about that. I was just picking the scoreline. Are City gonna annihilate them, or are they gonna take it easy? Without De Bruyne, City been struggling to find some goals. That's the problem. Give me 3-0 City. That's what I'm going for.
This game we got Brighton Newcastle. Ooh. Now we're talking. Yeah. Last Saturday, Brighton let everyone down against West Ham, man. I didn't think Brighton would batter West Ham. Definitely thought they'd win though. But did they get beat 3-1 in the end? Just a consolation goal at the end? I don't know, but it happens. I guess football, it happens. But Newcastle ain't babies, man. Brighton can't get off to no bad starts. Yeah. Newcastle off a loss against Liverpool, man. After Liverpool going down to 10 men, it's not good. But again, I don't like saying it too much, but those things happen in football, man. I don't think that means Newcastle are rubbish in any way. I don't think they fell off in any way. It's just some ohms, like them not beating Liverpool in how many games. They just have to keep running sometimes. That's how football works, man. So you see that game, right? I'm going 2-2, man. Desmond 2-2. I think Matoma might even get a brace. Isaac probably on the score sheet, but that's a good game. That'll be, I reckon, I was gonna say game of the weekend, but I ain't even got into Sunday's games yet.
Brighton Newcastle. Ooh, Brighton are in the mud, but they could come out of the mud. They're at home. Newcastle looking good, but it did just get done by Liverpool, 10 men down. Don't know, Don't know about this one. Could be. It's looking like a draw. Looking like a 1-1. 1-1. I'm saying 1-1. Not trying to get this forfeit. Play it safe. Play.
Brighton Newcastle. That's gonna be a good game. That is gonna be a good game. I don't know which way that's going. I don't know. Brighton versus Newcastle. Because Newcastle ain't been all that this season. I know they played City and Liverpool, but losing to Liverpool with 10 men. Well, Liverpool had 10 men most of the game. And he was winning. Rubbed me out the wrong way, so. But I still think Newcastle will be 1-1. I'm going for a draw. 1-1.
Palace Wolves. What a stinky game, man. I can't see goals. Can't see goals. I think Palace nick it though, 1-0. Like my friend Khan said on that podcast, he has Wolves going down. I thought that was a bold take, but boy, it's not looking too good for them at the moment, I must admit. Bro, this thing by my head needs to move, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. But nah, yeah. 1-0 Palace as a free kick. Again, all these goal scorers and that though, that's not part of the prediction, by the way. Just score lines.
Crystal Palace versus Wolves. Oi, this is an interesting one. But it's not going to be a big goal fest, I'll tell you that. No. Palace 1-0, Edward goal. Don't question me on my goal scorers again. You might be the only person I know, but don't question me.
Crystal Palace Wolves. Both stinky teams. Crystal Palace need to start stepping it up. Wolves versus Man United. That Wolves would finish top 10. Even though they lost, that Wolves will finish top 10. They played very good. But then since then they've been stinky. But they did beat Everton, so I reckon 2-1 Wolves. I don't think Crystal Palace have enough. Since Zaha's gone, don't see anything. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Wolves.
Okay, we got Liverpool Villa. Now we're talking. We're talking goals. Goals galore. Over 4.5 if you're a betting person. But no gambling, but between your friends. 4.5. I'm going to go. Hear this. I'm going 3-2 Aston Villa. What? Say that. Derby brace. What are we talking about? Watch all this coming as well, yeah? But no, Liverpool. In the predictions, in one of the previous podcasts, I had Liverpool finishing higher. I think they're a good side. I don't think they're necessarily ready yet. I did at the start, but after watching them, they even got outplayed by Chelsea, who, first game altogether, like, a lot of people expected Liverpool to win that game. I think once Endo settles in, I think whatever his name is, Solobazlai, I think he looks like a good player. Gakpo hasn't hit form yet though, man. He's letting them Liverpool sides down. He needs to get dropped to the bench, start Nunes. See goals, I've seen Nunes scoring again, to be fair. But yeah, I'm going to go for 3-2 Villa, man.
Liverpool, Aston Villa. But Liverpool are looking good, but Aston Villa are looking good as well. So it could be a techie one, could be a real techie one. But I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw. Nothing too crazy, but then
Aston Villa versus Liverpool, we all know what we get with those games. Goals. Diaby's on fire. He's been on fire since pre-season. Even though Aston Villa lost their first game, well, they got battered their first game. They stepped up this season. Liverpool, last game, they done the crazy thing to Newcastle. I think it's full of goals. I'm not gonna lie. Without Van Dijk, definitely full of goals. So I'm gonna go 3-2 Liverpool. 3-2 Liverpool.
Game of the weekend, Arsenal, Man U. Yeah, that's a big game. Man U have not impressed anyone, any games this season. But I think I'm right in saying either of Arsenal. Obviously, they both got the pedigree. They're big clubs, massive clubs. They can get by these games winning. But at the start of the season, that's not necessarily what you want to be doing, man. You want to be proper beating teams, playing well. You can't say that they've done that. Man U going 2-0 down to Forest in 4 minutes. Against Fulham, Arsenal dropping points. 1-0 down in the first minutes. It doesn't scare you, but I think that game will come alive. Their games always seem to be good games. I'm going 2-2, man. Another Desmond. I see Man U taking the lead. I think it's at the Emirates, but I do see Man U taking the lead. Probably a Saka goal. Equalise it. Then Man U. Yeah, 2-2, man.
on to the big one. Arsenal United. Arsenal have lost this, man. They lost this last week. It's done. Last time they played, they lost 2-0. Definitely didn't just read that off the computer. Get me? But yeah, United are winning this, man. 3-1. 3-1. Rashford's bagging. He always scores against them, man. Ooh, Mason Mount. He's getting a goal. 2 from Rashford, 1 from Mason. 1 from Saka. 3-1. Bow.
But Saka's on fire as well. Saka, I wish he was at Chelsea, but I'm not gonna lie. Saka's elite. But it's between Saka and Rashford, Odegaard and Bruno. He's top dog. It's hard, but I'm gonna go for United 2-1 for sure.
That's the predictions. I ain't trying to do no hot sauce shot. None of that. I'm sure Khan's not trying to do that. I'm sure BA's not trying to do that. One of us will have to. This is how the points work though. If I have Aston Villa to win against Liverpool and Aston Villa win, I get 1 point. If it is 3-2, like I said, I'll get 3 points. So for the correct score, you get 3 points. But if you get a draw, if you say a draw, that happens, you get 1 point. If you get the correct score, that happens. I'm sure you get how it goes. In the next podcast after this, we're gonna put the scores up. We'll keep you updated on all the socials though, of what's happening. And yeah, that next pod, someone's doing a hot sauce shot, man. It's not gonna be me.